Right, I'm trying to find a question that is silly, is matching the silliness of the general mood. Sometimes with the questions, I think, it's nice to be offset some of the bullshit with an actual question. And then there's times where you can just judge the room when it's going to be like, it's absolute pointless. The GOAT writes in, "Hi lads, not sure if you heard, but the viral Charlie Bit My Finger video has been taken off YouTube to be sold privately as an NFT. Like selling a painting or a piece of artwork, such as an unmade bed, to a private owner." 2 questions. If you could own...
Whoa! Let's park the fucking transit van for a second. You can't sell.
Oh, so I saw the perfect description today of what an NFT is.
A non-fungible token.
Someone did a Mona Lisa analogy of it.
Right. No, but here's my point. Right, you can figure that out for a sec. Here's my point, Dan. The unmade bed, we all know. If you're a long-time listener, you'll know. Tracy Emin's art piece, the unmade bed. I've got a bit of beef with it. I think she was a lazy twat. Couldn't be asked doing a painting. So she was like, I'll just give them that. That's my opinion. I understand that some people think that's reductive. I disagree.
Okay. I mean, it is definitely reductive. That's not the subjective bit. Some people think that is reductive. I don't. I think it's fucking spot on. I think she's a grubby bitch. She should have tidied the bedroom instead of picking it all up, taking it to a fucking museum.
But here's my point, right?
Art gallery. I know. I said the wrong word.
Hand on heart. I can understand, like being totally serious. I can understand why people are going
serious. Mm-hmm. Are we serious now?
Serious, right? So as much as I think it's bollocks, that art piece, right?
I can smell your fingers.
Right? Time. Got time on my hands.
You've been swimming.
Right? His thing. Here's me thing, right?
He's making a point,
I
guys.
think the bed thing is bollocks, but I get what you're on about, where you're like, it's a comment on the world because she's done this. Right? It's a comment on depression.
I said that, but I know what you mean.
Right? You get what I mean?
Yeah, all right.
But selling that to a private collector is bollocks because... him unmaking his bed, he could just do that himself, and it's no worse because she hasn't painted it.
Oh my God!
No!
Why are you always on about painting?
No,
it's more of a sculpture than a painting.
Okay,
art isn't just painting. You fucking Crayola obsessed motherfucker.
Okay, right. Let's take your point then. It's more like a sculpture, right? If you hire a sculptor, it's because they're good. Shut up a minute. It's because they're good at sculpting. So you can't sculpt yourself as good as that because there's a skill to it. There's no skill to not making your bed. So he could just not make his bed, and it makes the same point about depression as hairs did.
Yeah, no, but hairs won the Turner Prize.
Oh my God. Are we actually going to do Tracy Emin's bed when we're talking about NFTs? How are you got... You
brought it up.
No.
No, you did.
What?
You said like Tracy Emin's bed?
No, he brought it up. He brought it up and I read it.
That's still you bringing it up.
Fuck you, Harry Robinson. Dan Johnson's the GOAT again. I really wish I'd not read that bit because Adam cannot get past Tracy Emin's bed.
He hates
and it doesn't matter what you think, and it doesn't matter what I think. It's like, just because you go, shite, fucking, I've got a fucking shitty bedroom. Am I an artist? No. Like, but we've got past that.
That's not what I'm saying.
If you get given a space in an art gallery to do something, it's not about being amazing with like sculpting or painting. It's about going, this is a space. I want people to come into this space and I will make them feel things by just observing whatever I've done. All sorts of conceptual art has been done over the years. It's everything. It's not just sculpture and painting. And that's what she chose to do. You're not arsed. Loads of people were. It was of its time. Yeah. People slagged it off. Fine. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But
how does that relate to NFTs? Because please, we cannot talk about you going, it's just a fucking bed.
No, I'm not saying that anymore, am I? I've come halfway over to your side and said, I get that the point she's trying to make. But once she's made that point, some daft twat going, I'll buy that, 8 million quid. Yeah. Right? There's no need to do that. Because if he takes it out of the art gallery, it might as well just be his bed.
Right. That's right. I see what you're saying. If someone buys it and then takes it home, yeah, where are you?
If it's a sculpture,
where are you putting it?
Sculpture.
A sculpture.
A sculpture.
Or a painting. then I understand that.
Or a
Because
peach.
that's the painting,
Right.
and there's skill to it as well as whatever it's trying to say.
Do you know that
The
Tracy
beds-
Emin's bed is not in a rich guy's hallway? It's not like, you must come through, we're having drinks in the parlour. First of all, have you seen this lovely piece? I'm sorry, Brian, it looks like a really untidy bedroom here. Actually, it's a very clever art piece. It's in an art gallery, isn't it? It's in its own.
You also know that paintings aren't NFTs.
Someone said Mona Lisa.
No. The Mona Lisa was used as an analogy. So it's like someone going, do you want to buy the Mona Lisa? Yeah. 100 million, please. Can I take it home? No, you don't own it. You own the receipt to it. So you can tell people it's yours, but you can't actually have it. That's essentially what an NFT is.
Right, okay. I get it now.
So it's because the internet and all the stuff that's been going on there, like you can basically clip out these memes or even GIFs or short videos, and what they're saying is, and people are selling them, aren't they? Like Tim Dillon just sold an NFT, which I think was a clip from his podcast, and he was in his head he was going to raise millions from it. I think he made 80 grand from doing an NFT. So what we could do is, obviously it's about how much people are willing to buy it. It's not like, you can't just be like, Adam's going to knock out 5 NFTs today. But we could clip out you doing the one-man band and being like, that's going to be our new, we're going to sell that as an NFT. So it's almost like a collector's item. It would still be in the episode, wouldn't it? Like, you don't have to pull it from the internet.
Yeah, like the Mona Lisa would still exist in the gallery, but you don't own it, but you can't have it, but it's yours.
But what Harry said is like, oh, Charlie bit my fingers. Like,
Would anyone
it's off
buy that?
YouTube.
Exactly.
But
They're ridiculous.
But NFTs don't disappear. Like,
No, it's been taken off just while it's getting sold. Just for
Right.
whatever. It'll go back up.
yeah.
Because the person whose channel it is still owns it.
So that's my thing about NFTs, and I would love someone to explain like Bitcoin to me, because I don't understand what Bitcoin is, and I've got a bit.
Bitcoin's machine money.
Yeah,
That's money in that.
It's decentralized, so it's not controlled by any banks or nations.
I get right. Absolutely fine. I don't know how they mine for it. I don't understand that. Anyway, but how, if you've got say we do that thing of like Adam doing the fucking triangle and be like, we clip that out and that's an NFT. Just what does the person who spends, say we sell that for 10 grand, that person owns that NFT. What does that gain the person that's buying a non-fungible token? The kudos of like, I've brought Adam being a one-man band.
Yeah, but like, have you seen Charlie Bit My Finger? Yeah, I own that video.
Right.
Like, that's it. You don't get any monetization from it. You're just like, yeah, I own that.
Yeah.
Or like the Doge meme, I own, that's mine.
Yeah.
It's basically just rich people just finding something else to fucking spend the money on.
It makes me want to join
Bollocks.
Al Qaeda. That's how annoying it is. I think.
Oh, but you're basically
I've started
buying the
to think death
receipt.
to the West.
You're buying the receipt or something, but you don't own the
I
thing.
want to join Al Qaeda just after he gets
No, but I mean, is that-
blockbusters.
Does that not make you feel like how far have we come in terms of like civilization, that we're like, yeah, you know that clip that people can still see and is still part of another thing? Yeah, you now own that, and we've called it an NFT. Like, what kind of, like, how is that something that, and maybe it's because I'm not super wealthy, but I just like, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine, just leave it on YouTube and watch it.
It's
if I want.
bragging, isn't it?
Right.
What's the question?
What do you think about NFTs?
No, we didn't get to the question.
2 questions. If you could own any form of media privately to stop anyone else from seeing it, what would it be?
So you can stop people seeing it?
And if you could privatize a highlight from Have a Word episode to sell as an NFT to a rich fella, what clip would you sell for that for most money?
Robot Wars, because it's the one that could get us in the most trouble.
Right.
But
then they control it.
Yeah.
They can put it where they want then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you own the digital ledger called a blockchain that certifies the digital asset to be unique. So you own the digital certificate to something, essentially.
Yeah, like you saying, the receipt.
Yeah. You don't own it. You don't hide it.
I can't get my head around it.
It's insane.
But there's 2 things. Validly, we are knocking out the sort of stuff that gets made into NFTs.
I would like to own
Ja Rule. That Ja Rule moment when you got annoyed because you're like, wasn't that fucking bad?
now a scene from The Office. I love The Office, so I'd like to buy like a scene from The Office.
Right. American or
The UK Office.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to buy the scene from 2 Pints Lager and a Pack of Crisps where Gaz tries to adopt a kid.
I reckon you go for about 20 quid. I think someone might sell you that pretty easily. If you rang up the producers, they'd be like, yeah, no one's bothered. You can have it for... I think it's crazy. Can we just make ourselves a little promise that if this podcast does incredibly well, we're not sat here one day going, lad, you've got to see me new NFT. It's fucking amazing. shit hot. I would like.
You could buy Tracy Emin's bed, but not have any access to it.
Could I buy a bed and make it?
And that'd be
That's
another
my
statement.
comment.
That'd be a statement.
Yeah.
The world's changing. Anyone can get over adversity. Just make your bed. Step one.
Why don't we just do this anyway? We don't even need a bed.
Buy Tracy Emin's bed in an art gallery and just use it instead of a hotel when you're in London gigging.
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as you're staying there 3 times, you're probably making money back.
London hotel prices. I tell you what, none of us know what we're fucking on about when it comes to NFTs, but London's expensive for hotels.